Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. My name is Timmy, the Toy Time King. Sorry for the lack of uploads these past 2 weeks. I have a few reasons for why I didn't upload. Basically, I just wanted USM Meta to just kind of settle down before I make some videos concerning it, and also have some exams coming up anyways. So I've just been focusing on studying. Like, to be honest, these videos don't take long to make, but priorities first. I want to do well in my education. But anyways, moving on to the topic of today's videos, as you can see in the title, or if you've read the title, I'll be talking about Naganadel and the ban and the quick ban that OU have decided to give it yesterday at, let's see, 4:25 p.m. According to my time zone. But anyways, we'll just be going over their reasons for banning Naganadel and just what I think personally, if it should have been banned or not. And yeah, that's just the whole video of today, to be honest. If you guys enjoy this video, just leave a like down below. I'll really appreciate that. But anyways, let's begin. So we're just gonna highlight some things that OU Council have thought about Naganadel. Naganadel is a Pokemon that has all the right things going for it. Great dual stab combination, excellent offensive stats, the ability beast boost, and exactly what it needs in its move pool. So if you didn't know, guys, Naganadel is Poison Dragon type, which is really good typing, like offensively. Has really good offensive stats with 127 special attack and 121 speed. So it's really fast and does a lot of damage. And of course, it's an Ultra Beast, so he gets the ability Beast Boost, which just boosts its sweeping potential. And his move pool is very good. Just know that it's very good. Basically, they say that the main set that got Naganadel ban worthy was the Nasty Plot plus Draconium Z set. Basically, they said with a new move pool of MP, Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, and Fire Blast, basically Naganadel just swept the entire tier apart from Heatran and AV Tyranitar and some other switchings, irrelevant ones. But yeah, those were the main ones that kind of walled it. But that was about it. Naganadel was free to set up and one-shot everything that stood in its way. Probably you run the Draconium Z, so you just have that nuke that guaranteed one shot everything, and I mean everything. Like Fire Blast, it's the best coverage you could ever ask for, just to beat Steel types. Steel types will both of its dual stab, and having a super effective Fire Blast just make sure you're gonna one shot everything. I'm gonna show you some calculations, some damage calculations of Naganadel, just so you guys know how much damage this thing is doing. +4 special attack Naganadel, devastating Drake versus 248 HP, 8 special defense, every like Chansey, 84.6 to 99.8% of its health. So it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO, and you nearly kill it at +4. What does that show? Chansey is an extremely tanky special defense tank. The fact that you're two-shotting it quite easily, almost killing it, like you're just missing out on that 100% mark, just shows Naganadel's amazing and phenomenal power. +4 special attack Naganadel, devastating Drake versus 248, 220 special defense up nature Heatran. 12.5% chance at Oko. Considering you're facing a Heatran with 106 or a special defense, I think it has base special defense, and it's is almost maxed out, and it's a like calm nature most likely. The fact that you have that chance to one shot it with a resisted move, I tell you, Steel Resist Dragon, shows its amazing power yet again. Obviously here one shots Ferrothorn, even special defensive Ferrothorn with 168 EVs and special defense, still a one shot without any boost, just shows its amazing damage. Now basically I'm just gonna read out this paragraph as well. Basically you kinda have to play around Naganadel, and if you couldn't, you're gonna lose that match whatsoever. Like, Naganadel is a very squishy Pokemon, so anything really that could possibly outspeed it before it sets up, before it gets like speed boosts and everything, yeah, just try and kill it as fast as you can before it kills you, basically. Now, before and move on to my opinion of the ban on Naganadel. Just going to point out the other side of the argument that OU Council have acknowledged at least. At least they know that some of their community and their players realize that all believe that Naganadel shouldn't have been banned. And let's just read them out and see if I agree or disagree with them. So the first one, it says here, it doesn't set up easily since it has common weaknesses and fairly poor bulk. Now, to be honest, I somewhat agree with this, and what do you call it? They somewhat agree with this as well. Let me just say the second statement quick here. Since it has common weaknesses and fairly poor bulk. Sure, Naganadel has 73, 73, 73 in defensive stats of HP defense and special defense, and it has common weaknesses to ground and ice and dragon as well. But that doesn't stop it from doing its job. Like not as much, because it's set up so easily. It can probably take out its weaknesses while it has found opportunity to set up. And it does set up quite easily, to be honest, because if you bring it in on Pokemon that it can easily set up on, e.g. Toxapex, which can't even touch it with water or poison, to be honest, it sets up at least 2 nasty plots or 3, and before the enemy realizes it, their whole team is getting swept. I'm gonna talk about this one as well. It's not an unstoppable sweeper. Yes, you can somewhat stop it with AV Tyranitar because it will just tank a lot. Like in sand, AV Tyranitar does tank a lot of special moves. But that it can still sweep your team. You're sweeping more than you're not sweeping with Naganadel. Predictable, sure, it's predictable, but that what do you call it argument is just so flawed, and they even recognize it's one of the sillier arguments. So it's a flawed argument in my opinion. Like sure, it's predictable, but how many other mons in any other competitive tier are predictable but they're still good in their relative tier? Like Xerneas. Xerneas, he's gonna go for the Geomancy set most of the time, and I mean most of the time, and it's still top 5 or top 3 Pokemon, best Pokemon in Ubers. Also, you have like Mega Gardevoir. You have a lot of Pokemon that do the same set, but they're really good. Predictable doesn't mean it's bad or it shouldn't be ban worthy. It's something that has broken the meta. Doesn't matter if it's predictable; it's still ruining healthy gameplay. So that's why that argument is really flawed and is relying on Z moves or KO. Sure, it needs Draconium Z to actually break through a lot of specially defensive walls, but that's about it. You don't need the Z move to take out a mon like freaking Weavile or something that's just very squishy. Because even at +0, you're still going to be one-shotting them anyways. Relying on moves, Z move for KO is not a really valid argument. Okay, now we're moving on to my opinion personally of the Naganadel ban. And to be honest, I think it was a pretty good idea for EU Council to ban it in the first place. Like, a lot of the debates and arguments going on in OU chat were just really intense. Like, some people were just really getting mad and into it about Naganadel. And I think now that it's gone, most people won't be toxic and like we can just move on with like our lives, to be honest, now that it's gone to Ubers. Also, it's just really unhealthy for the meta game. The fact that in a week's time it had this much impact on OU just shows that it was just really unhealthy for the meta. And I think it was an OU's council to, like, if they wanted to keep a healthy meta game, then it was in their best interest to ban that Pokemon that was ruining it. Like, you could say that Landorus T is meta defining. Yes, sure, it's one of it is the most used Pokemon in what do you call it, OU, and most people build it on their teams because it's just very good. But it's not broken. OU, you could say, is somewhat shaped around Landorus T and teams around Landorus T. Naganadel just destroys the meta. It takes out a lot of the best mons quite easily with just one set. Like, has anyone even tried another Naganadel set that might be viable? No, because you have the Nasty Plot set, which basically destroys everything. So it was in OU's council's best interest to ban it because the meta was just getting destroyed from the inside out because of it. But anyways, that's just my opinion on the quick ban Naganadel from OU. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and leave the like down below. If you want to check out my Twitter, link will be in the description, just to see it. If I'm think of any new ideas or you guys just want to talk to me about life or Pokemon, to be honest, I'm always ready to speak to you guys. And also, yet again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.